Unemployment occurs when people who are both willing and able to work are unable to secure employment. This situation highlights a disconnect between the number of individuals seeking jobs and the opportunities available in the labor market. Understanding unemployment is important because it affects not only those without work, but also the broader economy and society. High levels of unemployment can lead to reduced income, lower consumer spending, and increased social challenges. By examining the causes and impacts of unemployment, we gain insight into the health and stability of an economy. Recognizing its significance helps policymakers and communities address the issue more effectively. Cyclical unemployment occurs when the overall demand for goods and services in an economy decreases, typically during periods of economic downturn. As businesses experience lower sales, they often reduce their workforce to cut costs. This results in job losses across various sectors, with manufacturing and construction being particularly affected. For instance, factory workers may be laid off during a recession when companies scale back production. Cyclical unemployment tends to rise and fall in tandem with the health of the economy, making it a temporary but significant challenge for workers and communities. Disguised unemployment is a situation where more individuals are employed than actually needed for a particular task, leading to little or no increase in overall productivity. This phenomenon is commonly observed in sectors like agriculture, where several family members may work on a farm that could efficiently operate with fewer hands. Although everyone appears to be employed, the surplus labor does not contribute meaningfully to output. As a result, the true level of unemployment is hidden, since these extra workers are not fully utilized. Disguised unemployment highlights inefficiencies in labor allocation and can be a sign of underlying economic challenges. Educated unemployment refers to the situation where individuals who possess formal qualifications, such as degrees or diplomas, are unable to secure jobs that match their skills and expertise. This often occurs when there are not enough vacancies available in their chosen field, leaving many graduates searching for relevant employment opportunities. As a result, some may accept positions that do not utilize their education, while others remain jobless despite their credentials. The mismatch between academic training and labor market demand can lead to frustration and underutilization of talent. This issue highlights the importance of aligning educational programs with current industry needs to ensure that graduates can transition smoothly into the workforce. Underemployment is a condition where individuals are working in jobs that do not fully utilize their skills, education, or experience, or where they are employed for fewer hours than they would prefer. This phenomenon can be seen in two main forms. Visible underemployment occurs when people are working part-time, but wish to have full-time positions. Invisible underemployment, on the other hand, affects those who may have advanced qualifications, but are employed in roles that do not match their expertise. Both types can lead to frustration and a sense of wasted potential, impacting not only the workers themselves, but also the broader economy. Understanding underemployment helps highlight challenges in the labor market that go beyond simple unemployment rates. Seasonal unemployment occurs when individuals lose their jobs because the demand for their work fluctuates throughout the year. For example, agricultural laborers often find employment during planting and harvesting seasons, but may be without work once these periods end. This type of unemployment is common in industries that depend on weather or seasonal cycles, such as tourism, construction, and retail. Workers affected by seasonal unemployment must often seek temporary or alternative jobs during off-peak times. While this pattern is predictable, it can still pose significant financial challenges for those impacted. Understanding seasonal unemployment helps policymakers design support systems for workers in these industries. Urban unemployment remains a significant challenge in many cities. One of the primary factors contributing to this issue is migration, as people move from rural areas in search of better prospects. However, the rapid influx of new residents often outpaces the availability of jobs. This mismatch is particularly evident among college graduates, who may struggle to find positions that match their qualifications. As a result, many educated individuals face prolonged periods of joblessness. The situation highlights the need for more effective employment strategies and urban planning to address the growing demand for work in metropolitan areas. Rural unemployment is a challenge faced in countryside regions, where job opportunities are often tied to the rhythms of agriculture. For many farmers, work is seasonal, with periods of inactivity between planting and harvesting. Unlike urban areas, rural communities typically have fewer industrial jobs available, making it harder for residents to find consistent employment. This reliance on agriculture means that economic stability can fluctuate throughout the year. As a result, many rural workers experience uncertainty and financial strain during off-seasons. Addressing rural unemployment requires understanding these unique patterns and the limited diversification of local economies.